What is going on, guys? It's your boy Yaz. We are back here. Happy Friday. If you guys haven't already had a chance to check out the advanced version of the blog, do check it out. We do have the Thunder Strike. That's going to be confirmed for the next Saga, as well as we're going to have the Dark Dimension 9 starting next week as well. So it should be some exciting stuff on there. There's some other good stuff on there. But this video isn't about that. This video is about the fact that we are going to be doing the Blastaar Node 5 on his Saga, which has been a big pain in the ass, I think, for a lot of people here. We're going to go through 3 different teams here, and before I go through the gameplay stuff, I just want to quickly talk about the characters and the importance of each one. And of course, as well, I'm not going to go over every character, but we'll quickly talk about the main ones. And of course, the first time I ran it, I didn't have too many issues, not until right till the end where the Apocalypse dropped. But Fantastic Four is obviously the gold standard team, and as you guys can kind of see here, we do have most of them pretty much geared and tiered as far as you can go, other than the level 110. Everything's T4'd. Franklin is the same case. We do have them at level 106 because they were my arena team, and then I realized that as we were doing that race to 110, I realized that we didn't really need to push them to 110 because we could still beat the teams that were 110. So I never really jumped on the bandwagon and leveled them up any more than that. So anyways, level 110, their ISO weights, as you can see here, yeah, I think you can probably have some flexibility here, but we kind of kept Sue as a raider, Franklin as a striker, and this is going to be important later on, as you guys will see here, where he can take down Doom because of that secondary attack. And we also have Mr. Fantastic as barrier to kind of just give some sustain. So that's kind of like one of the main teams. You're going to need Daimon basically in all the comps. It's not yeah, he's absolutely required. There is one comp that we won't be using Fantastic Four, and yeah, shout out to you, Matthew, my guy. You're crazy, buddy. You're crazy for being able to do it without the Fantastic Four, because the Fantastic Four just has so much. They have so much stats and they have so much speed going on, and yeah, it's actually incredibly difficult without using Fantastic Four. But I'll show you guys the team comp, and shout out to Matthew here because he was the one that actually, I think he did it first, and I don't know if there's a lot of people that did it without Fantastic Four, but if you don't have Fantastic Four, I'll show you guys how to do it as well. Daimon, same thing, level 105, tier 20. Having diamonds on him is going to be crucial here because you want him to do max damage, so he's going to be key to this. Again, if you guys have seen some of my null videos, anytime you have Daimon, you also need his adjacent partner as well, and you're going to see here that Living Mummy is a boss. He's going to be able to help you guys get through this. If you're having issues right now with using Fantastic Four, he's going to solidify the Fantastic Four team for you guys, and he's actually a key piece because of the fact that he's going to heal himself and he's going to keep the team alive. The healer ISO 8 on him is also really good because this will give him heals throughout, and as well his T4 on this will give him that on-spawn taunt. And like I said, if you guys have seen my null videos, you guys will know how important Living Mummy is, and it's no different here. And that's kind of it. Those are kind of the I would say the 5 main characters. Doctor Strange will amp up Daimon's damage as well. He's going to give that 50% crit and crit chance and the crit damage. So it pretty much amplifies Daimon's damage, and it's going to help you cruise through some of the nodes as well here. But other than that, we do have Vulture in here as well for obvious reasons. He's got the speed rewind. He's got the special as well to apply the offense down and slow if it does land. I have him actually here as a skirmisher just to kind of give them that extra little focus to kind of help give them that little extra, just a little help there to kind of apply those negatives. But again, you may be able to do it without Vulture. He was just kind of, I feel like he was just a good slot in. We'll see how it goes here. This was I don't know, I did about an hour of testing of it with it, and this is the best that I could come up with, but I'm sure there's other comps and different strategies. There always is. So this isn't the only way to do it, but I want to give you guys some options here so that you guys have a way to get around it and hopefully get your guys' 7 red Blastaar unlock hopefully easier with this guide here. So without further ado, let's quickly jump into the gameplay part. So if you guys have seen my other video from before when Blastaar Saga went live on the Wednesday, you guys would have seen that I used this team here, and I am actually able to kind of do a little bit more finesse with it now because of the fact that we had time to kind of play test it instead of doing it live when it went live. Right here, you want to make sure you save Franklin's ult, so throw the special here. This is going to flip things for you, flip the speed up, so then it gives them a little bit of that reduction in speed because, yeah, the speed up makes them move really, really fast, and we don't want that here. So, again, Doctor Strange is here for the role to increase the crit damage of Daimon. And again, yeah, this one is pretty much just a stat battle. Having a big Fantastic Four is going to be able to soak up that damage. And kind of, yeah, again, it's just a display of their power here. So they throw the big ultimate, and then, yeah, you'll get to, you know, basically you'll get to Daimon's turn, and he'll basically just crush these guys when he ults. You see, Matthew? You see how good these guys are, man? You see? Anyways, yeah, no, I'm gonna stop bugging him now. Sorry, I'm just kind of being a jerk face. But anyways, throw the ult here. That's gonna double tap things, and then the next wave drops, and this is great because now we can actually use Franklin's ultimate as well, which we saved. His ultimate's going to strip all these buffs. Don't forget, we also have Doctor Strange's ult as well. He got the energy from the kills, so that fills his energy on spawn and also gives him a bit of turn bar. Daimon, as you can kind of see here, he's just cruising control here. Actually, I don't even know if we're going to need to use Franklin's ult. Okay, never mind, I lied. Okay, so I guess not. So now you can use his ult. You can use his ult on Apocalypse. The RNG side can flip left to right sometimes. So yeah, it seems like every time you do this, it's always something different. This is why I was a little surprised. I was like, wait, this is usually, I think the crits just went my way here. So anyways, that's simple and clean and quick at its simplest form here, and that's because my characters are all 3 diamond, level 105. And if your guys' characters aren't that high, yeah, it's gonna be more difficult. You need the damage outputs from these guys, and try increasing it to try increasing their levels past 105, 106 as well here for extra insurance. I didn't need it, so it was fine. But yeah, again, we played it a few times to get the perfect RNG on it. That is the first comp. Hopefully that makes sense. We're going to jump back in here, and we're going to switch things up now. Now we're going to use a non-Fantastic Four comp. This one was great. This was one that I kind of messed around with, and this actually involves full Brimstone. A lot of people have Brimstone built up, so this is the team that I used. We use Quasar for the extra added defense, and then we have Vulture in there, and you guys will see why he plays a key part here at the start here. He's going to get his first turn because of all the heroes, so he gets that speed bonus. And then right here, we're going to throw this, his special right in the middle to apply the speed down to Doom. If you don't get the speed down on him, reset, because we want the speed down on as much guys as possible, and the offense down is nice too. So like I said, having that skirmisher is good. And now you guys can see here, the Living Mummy is going to get attacked like crazy here, but watch, every time he has that healer ISO 8, he's going to hit back and he heals himself. He's pretty much a perma shield at this point. We'll throw the big ult here, and this is going to double tap this for us because our Daimon's so big. Nice, clean, easy. And now we get to the next wave here, and again, Daimon's going to go. Again, having a 3 diamond tier 20 Daimon is really kind of the way it goes here. If your guys' is lower, I would say try to prioritize getting him, up a bit, because you're going to need him for null. You're going to need him for, if Thunderstrike raids come back. Yeah, Brimstone is so good. Battle World, he's going to be needed for Maestro. So really, if you haven't brought your Daimon up to tier 20, I don't really know what else to tell you guys. So anyways, yeah, so nice, clean, easy. Yeah, without the Fantastic Four, you really need to have Daimon. It's kind of the only way here. I tried Fold Insidia 6, I tried Blastaar, I tried Hellfire, nothing worked. And again, maybe that was just me. Let me know if you guys have a different composition that you use without Daimon, but I couldn't figure out one without him. Yeah, again, nice, clean, easy. So that's version 2. And last one I will kind of leave you guys with here is, I would say it's probably the most realistic attack. If you guys don't have a super duper huge Daimon and you guys don't have a super duper huge Fantastic Four, this team might most likely be the most, I would say, it's a nice, stable, slow team, and also realistic because, yeah, your characters will require a little bit of luck here. But we use the double taunt from Living Mummy and Mr. Fantastic, and you guys will see here the importance of that because of the fact that will help sort of kind of mitigate some damage. You can also reset this a few times if they're hitting Mr. Fantastic too much, and if they aim for Living Mummy, it may be a better attack approach. So again, in this particular example, they're focusing just on Mr. Fantastic, but other times they do focus on Living Mummy as well. It just depends. Depends on the RNG side of things. I tried flipping around the formation as well. But anyways, so we open up with that. We always open up with Invisible Woman's ult. This is important now because remember I was telling you guys about having, having Franklin as a striker here as well. This is important because what's going to happen is we can throw the special here, and this is important because he's going to get that extra little attack here on Doom, and he's going to get a ping here and kill him off. So this is important because we don't want Doom going off and using his ult and his specials and all that other stuff because it just makes a pain in the ass. This is going to double tap things again. Daimon's just doing his thing. And again, next wave drops. Franklin, we have not used his ult yet, so that's great. It's going to be ready to go here. And as you guys can see here, yeah, like I said, they haven't even attacked the Living Mummy yet, but he's going to be very important here when you guys see the Apocalypse dropping. He's going to keep the group alive with his just with his taunt and stuff. So again, Daimon will just do the basic here. Franklin's going to do his special, or excuse me, his ult. He's going to rip everything apart here and destroy everybody. Don't use his ult on the first turn, right? I think everybody's making that mistake. So when you use his ult, he's not going to be able to strip things down on the second wave. And I think that's a big no-no for a lot of people, and they're not realizing that. You need to save his ult for this wave. Otherwise, the Liberty, with all their crazy buffs and everything, they just get out of control. Here, look, like even right now, because of the multiple taunts and stuff, I forget who does that. I think I want to say it's either Joaquin. No, maybe that's not Joaquin. We'll throw the basic here. That's going to kill off a few people because our Sue is super strong. Last wave drops. Nothing too surprising. It's Apocalypse again. Again, we're going to use the ult here. This is going to give speed up to Daimon. And yeah, that's going to give us some energy back as well on the kill. We'll throw the basic here. That's going to flip the negatives. Into negatives, excuse me. We'll throw the special here. That's going to kill those two off, get some energy back to Daimon and some turn bar. And yeah, now I think we can hit auto here at this point. I don't know if we're going to win like in one shot, but you can kind of see now the importance of having Living Mummy here. So we got 2 taunts here to protect our middle guys. You know, it would have been nice if Mr. Fantastic had his special or his ult, but it is kind of what it is. Again, he has the special now with Daimon, so he's going to use special, and I think Living Mummy... yeah, he's gonna, yeah, so Mr. Fantastic takes a punch there, but that's okay. We still have Living Mummy there as a taunt to give us that extra cushion, and Sue and Daimon can definitely out damage output Apocalypse. So he's just too outdated, old character, all that jazz. So this should kill him, and there you guys have it. Those are the 3 comps. Quick and fast. Hopefully makes sense. Hopefully gives you guys a little bit of edge here on this particular node. I know it's giving people a lot of grief, and I apologize. I should have got this out earlier, but just, yeah, life's been crazy, and also play testing with a bunch of other stuff as well here. So anyways, guys, hopefully this was helpful. Hopefully you guys have a fantastic Friday, and I will see you guys in the next one.